In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NBA matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full Winning Sport Picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start with Cavaliers versus Pacers, and this line immediately tells you the market is testing Cleveland backers. Cleveland laying 5 on the road with awful expected value means the number is inflated off reputation, not current matchup comfort. Indiana catching 5.5 fits a tight, high possession game script where both teams trade runs instead of separation. The total sitting in the low 230s supports that idea, scoring without full control. If Cleveland doesn't dominate defensively, this becomes a possession game late. We're taking Pacers plus 5.5, and we're going under 234. Next is Magic versus Wizards, and this one is more straightforward than people want it to be. Orlando laying 6.5 means the books expect control, but not dominance, and that's key. Washington catching 7 only works if they can sustain scoring for 4 quarters, and that's been inconsistent. The total around 234 is inflated for a matchup where one side struggles to keep pace. This is a favorite and control spot, not a backdoor dream. I'm laying it with Magic minus 6.5 and backing the under 234. Spurs versus Grizzlies is next, and this is where the market is clearly shading perception. San Antonio laying 5 on the road with negative value, while Memphis is catching 6 with strong cover probability. Tells you the favorite is being over-respected. Memphis doesn't need to win, they just need to stay attached. The total sitting near 238 suggests points, but not blowout pace. That keeps the dog live. We're taking Grizzlies plus 6, and we're going under 238. Heat versus Timberwolves is one of the cleaner reads on the board. Minnesota laying 5 at home with strong cover probability tells you this isn't just home court, it's matchup advantage. Miami catching 5 looks tempting, but their margin for error shrinks on the road against teams that can control tempo. The total sitting near 238 implies scoring, but Minnesota doesn't need a shootout to cover. They just need consistent separation. I'm taking Timberwolves minus 5, and I'm going under 238. Next is Lakers versus Pelicans, and this is a spot where people overthink the dog. Lakers laying 5 means the market expects them to dictate pace, not just win. New Orleans catching 5.5 only works if they can speed the game up, and the total sitting at 240 says the books are already pricing that in. When totals get that high, inefficiency kills overs fast. I'm laying it with Lakers minus 5, and I'm backing the under 240. We close with Mavericks versus Kings, and this is a game where the spread lines up cleanly with the matchup. Dallas laying 5.5 is not cheap, but Sacramento catching that number only works if they control tempo, and this matchup doesn't favor that. The total around 230 suggests balanced scoring without chaos, which usually favors the team expected to lead most of the night. I'm laying it with Mavericks minus 5.5, and I'm going over 230 because this one profiles as efficient scoring rather than grinding possessions. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Now let's recap everything clean. Pacers plus 5.5 under 234. Magic minus 6.5 under 234. Grizzlies plus 6 under 238. Timberwolves minus 5 under 238. Lakers minus 5 under 240. Mavericks minus 5.5 over 230. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!